Namaste, good morning. Hey Prabhu Ananda Data, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए प्रभु, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए, शीघ्र सारी दुर्गुणों को दूर हमसे लीजिए, लीजिए हमको शरण में, हम सदाचारी बने, ब्रह्मचारी धर्म रक्षक वीर व्रतधारी बने। हे प्रभु आनंद दाता, ज्ञान हमको दीजिए। Adorations to Guru. And this we are asking, oh Lord, give us that divine knowledge. We're ready to do the austerity to gain it. The austerity, the ultimate austerity of chastity. And this chastity is not only for males, but females. And today being 4th of July here in America, what a beautiful country this is. I could remember when I was taking the oath of allegiance to the country, the flag, I took it very seriously because I have to, and all of us who come here, this, when you take that allegiance, this has become your country. Otherwise, you should not have taken it if you just did it for the benefits. Because it is a very sacred thing, and the word God is there also in it. So we putting God's name in it when we're taking that oath. It is a country that sets the example for the world because of the freedom of speech, freedom to practice religion. Many countries in the world, you cannot practice your religion. Freedom to protect yourself, to bear arms. All this freedom is here for the person's individual growth. And yes, it's lots of things are happening here. But if we think that this is all done by man, well, we don't have the right concept. Because everything that is happening is being okayed or sanctioned by that divine power that created it. Yes, we have a free will. But when that free will is going out of control, like the reins on a horse is being pulled back by that divine power. And I could attest to that because when we do the meditation, yoga asanas, and do meditation and exit and go, you could see the separation, and then you're free from this entanglement of this changing world. So let us pay our adorations to America. We're all Americans if you're not. And well, still, if you're in the country, you have to show loyalty to the country and the laws of the country. Swami Parameshananda would have said that all the time. Respect the laws of the country. And we'll be having Guru Purnima, which is tomorrow. And how appropriate it is. This is all coming together. Today the sun is not seem like it's coming up, so we'll contented with we'll just walking around here and enjoying the tranquility of this forest. The birds are chirping. And Guru Purnima, that you can give description of what it is. It's the full moon, and when the earth is in direct path between the sun and the moon. This way there are no shadows, and the full moon is shown very clearly. It's a very intricate thing, but let it be. You know, Swami Parameshananda, he purposely took birth on the full moon in 1896. Magh Purnima, that's the January, February full moon. And He also got realization on the full moon day in 1970. So this for us at Bharat Sevashram Singh, and for him, it is so necessary that on this day, full moon day, that we get the full benefit. And the best way to celebrate it is through meditation. Because in meditation, everything happens there. And today, let us pay adorations to the Murtis. We have the water, we have air, Mother Earth, we have sun, fire coming up. You see it's there, but it's a cloudy day. It's there, it's just that it's obstructed by the clouds. And we have space. So these Murtis, let us pay adoration. How appropriate it is that I think it's by now we should have all evolved to say, in the sense that let us go directly to God, this consciousness. Because from this consciousness, that where we came from, it manifests itself into the 5 elements, and this is what makes up the universe. This is the material cause. And so when we worship these 5 elements directly as we're doing it here, we don't have to go into a mandir and look at murtis. Because when you look at like Ganeshji really is that inner voice in us. That when we do meditation, we magnify that inner voice and we discipline to listen to that inner voice. That is Ganeshji, because you know what? We be told when something is not right, when we're not thinking right. So we stop that thinking and we go back and we think perfectly. That is Ganeshji. Hanumanji is air. He's Pawan Putra. He's the son of air. So when here we are, we're breathing the air. So here is Hanumanji with us, and this is how our deities came around, because of the manifestation of these consciousness. When we give these 5 elements a name, that is our Hindu gods and goddesses. So let us go above that now, because we are those gods and goddesses. Because if we are made up of the 5 elements, it means that we are Ganeshji, we are Hanumanji. And if we conserve and don't waste, then that's Lakshmi Ma. Saraswati Ma is concentration, discipline and concentration, especially in student life, brahmacharya. So all the goddesses are us. So we don't have to go anywhere. And when we do that, we'll be shortening our trip to return back, to rediscover that we are that consciousness, where we came from and where these gods and goddesses came from. So this here, Swami Parameshananda, this is his teaching. And all the great manifestations of consciousness, Christ and the Buddha and all, Lord Shiva, Mother Durga, they are manifestation of consciousness. So we have to we shouldn't be wasting time anymore. We should have elevated ourselves to this point. And Guru Purnima is to meditate. That is the best way to celebrate it. That's the best way to do the puja. That's the ultimate of puja. So let in these times for Guru Purnima, let's meditate. Because Swami Parameshananda, his austerity, his taking birth and getting God realization in his day, is a silver platter for us to take that austerity that he did, and let us use it. Just think of him, or think of the God that you worship, and you'll get that benefit. So let us not get too fancy and looking for all these ways of celebrating Guru Purnima or the full moon. But let us go inside and meditate and take the blessings and austerity of the Christ and the Buddha and Swami Parameshananda and Krishna and all the deities. Let us take their austerity and let us rediscover that we are like them. So today, let us pray Om Bhara Bhava Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhara Bhava Swaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo devasya dhimahi dhiyo yo nah prachodayat. Om. Bolo Sisi Guru Maharaj ki jai. Bolo Sisi Guru Purnima ki jai. Blessings to all on this auspicious day. Om Shanti Shanti Hari Om.